So welcome back, guys. We are back here on King's Row. Always na lang King's Row. Have we gotten a map that was in King's Row so far? I don't think so. King's Row is the best map, that's for sure. So it is gonna be Despacito's 2.0 here from Cebu. So let's just call them Despacito. On the other hand, it is our Overrush boys, MMK. The little boys of Overrush. Not really little boys, you know. The community scrim members, that's for sure. They're very hardcore on those scrims, and they do have we do have Dodge this Rebirth Neger, Match Out and Calamitous and Funchick. If you guys watch the scrims, you guys know who they are. On the other hand, these Cebu players, they're very good. Like, I've known historically of Mads. They did compete in Heroes Uprising. Yuvader Sama, a very good streamer as well, who does play Overwatch Rock and Roll, a high Mercy main. So I don't really know much about Despacito too, but they are gonna be something to prove. They have something to prove this time here on our first round matchup between MMK and Despacito too. I keep calling it first round even though there's a second round. Technically, they're like both, whatever, because there's only one biomap. But anyway, let's go back into the game. Both sides do have Ryan Zars, a perfect charge right there from Dodges onto Mads. Mads though being pocketed so heavily by Rock'n'Roller. Dodges now in a bad spot. Gets a quick little Discord orb there from Yuvader Sama. The Reinhardt has no way to survive. They're getting so much damage from both sides. Calamitous with the pickoff now onto Nano. Rock'n'Roller though with the res onto the Tracer. So for now, MMK trying to reset here on the left hand side. There's the headshot right there. We have an interest right now from Calamitous wanting to go for Vizio, but Vizio putting up the shield, and the defense here for Despacito too, very basic. It is gonna be Vizio on the right hand side to go and contest the Reinhardt. On the other hand, oh, it's Mads getting caught off guard. Can MMK punish this? No, he gets so much energy instead. A very risky play there from Mads. He gets Reinhardt charged right now. It is Yuvader Sama who does stack it up instead, but the shadow there from Dodges does get two. Rock'n'Roller now flying around with the Valkyrie, trying to stay alive as much as he can. Gets a quick little handle arrow from Rebirth, and Calamitous with the pickup as well onto Nano and onto Mezuki as well. And MMK getting the first point within the second clash. A very impressive display there from Calamitous and Rebirth, but Dodges with the setup and the takedown. So I'll just check real quick. Later. Okay, so yeah, please don't message me, guys. Please don't message me when we're casting. But yeah, it is Calamitous right now. If anyone it's like, I know, if you guys message something inappropriate, I will literally unfriend you and ban you from Overrush. But yeah, Calamitous right now up on top does get the pick off onto Yuvader Sama. Here comes the dive in from Mezuki, wanting to go for contest, but it's Calamitous uncontested now because Mezuki has to get away. He doesn't have the deflect or the Discord being tossed out as well, and MMK running right now, just running hog wild. Look at how strong MMK is playing. Match happen in high energy, so many ultimates being backed by MMK. They haven't used a single ultimate in this onslaught here on the second checkpoint. So the dragon is available, the grab is available. Calamitous uses the infosight already. He knows Rock'n'Roller is there. Rock'n'Roller says hi. He's like, please don't kill me. Okay. And Calamitous complies. So MMK right now just waiting on the Despacito to advance in. Maybe, you know, slowly, softly, caressly, whatever that song means. Grab is coming up. No, this is not soft at all. The Dragon Strike is there. The Shatter was committed. Way too many ults being used way too early. And the Trance able to counter this. Mezuki right now goes for the Dragon Blade. Yuvader Sama sadly falls down, but Despacito too right now in a good spot. MMK is kind of whiffing their ults there, but Dodges and Calamitous right now getting a few more kills. We have Funchick flying around, goes for the heals, and it is MMK with the capture on the second checkpoint. And here goes Funchick going on to Mezuki, who needs a Battle Mercy. It is gonna be Funchick now, just being the Battle Mercy here for MMK. Calamitous going for a few snipes here and there. Buti pa si Funchick, may electricity. But yeah, Calamitous right now goes for 180, wanting to get as much sight as he can. So he knows, he has a mental map of where the positions here for Despacito 2 is so far. Widowmaker now up on top, being pocketed here by Funchick. Dodges in the front for the time being. We'll just advance. Vizio though just goes for the contest there onto the Widowmaker. Rock'n'Roller with the healing as well. But Calamitous now with the pickup onto Mezuki. So Nano really low as well. Rock'n'Roller right now just flying around with the Valkyrie. But honestly, this Valkyrie not really the best of all time, because it is MMK just hanging back, not allowing Despacito to actually engage onto them. There is no contest now. Vizio so far away, gets moved away. And it is MMK finishing the map strong with a very good time back. So just the strategy right there from MMK. Honestly, they get 2 seconds back on their time back. But honestly, it wasn't even a matter of strategy. They didn't really combo their ults well. The only time they comboed their ults was such a whiff there. It was Despacito to actually taking it back for quite a bit before the second checkpoint. But honestly, just Calamitous and Dodge this making so much space. I mean, it's Dodge is making so much space rather, and Calamitous working on that space, getting those kills. A very solid effort there from MMK. Despacito 2 though showing so many signs of life with very good picks there. And I love how they isolated Dodge this a while ago in the first checkpoint, but more or less they just get picked off one by one, and that was such a flub there at the end. The Valkyrie not really being utilized to its full potential. When you go for the Valkyrie, guys, you need to go for a push with it. It is chain healing, it is chain damage, and if you don't go for a push with it as a whole unit, it is mostly wasted unless you go for the classic Nano Valkyrie play. Yeah. So yeah, MMK right now gonna be running almost the same lineup. They do have Calamitous this time on the Tracer instead of the Widow, so no double sniper here for defense. On the other hand, Despacito 2 will be on the Reinzar and have the Ana and the Mercy. So Despacito 2 right now running the Soldier 76, which is quite rare. Oh, we're gonna see Zen. What is gonna be the lineup here? Will we see a triple support? No, it's the Brigitte here from Vader Sama. Can Vader Sama just keep the push alive here with the Brigitte? Vizio holding up the shield as well. They are gonna start advancing here. A few right clicks being tossed out by Match Evelyn, making it a Meteor Storm for the time being. But Despacito 2, you know, they already know the song. They already know how the song goes. They're just gonna go straight onto the point, get the capture, and start getting the push. But Match Evelyn with a pick off onto Nano. High energy here for Matt. Here comes MMK. No speed boost required. They get 5 just pressing W. Mizuki, the only one left, just gets caught out near the phone booth, and that's a team kill. So MMK already finishes the fight strong. Matt Javin just standing here. A little risky play here from Matt, to be honest. A few right clicks being tossed out here and there. MMK now getting back to the point. And for now, MMK just waiting on Despacito to strike. This is literally counterplay from MMK. Look at how they're advancing. They're going back and forth, trying to gap close, but they don't want Vizio to actually engage. And they get the shatter on the shield. There's their shatter from Dodge this. Here comes MMK once again. Magaling mag-computer, magaling mag-Overwatch. Calamitous with the pick off onto 2. Vader Sama tries to go for the shield bash. Sadly hits the bus instead, and that's another team wipe. So 2 ultimates ready here for MMK. It is the Dragon Strike and the Pulse Bomb. On the other hand, Neogir and Matt Javin ready with getting close to their ults. We do see a switch here now from Despacito to very smart going on the Pharah. It is only Rebirth and Neogir he has to contend with. Vader Sama on the Ana. Vizio on the Ryan, and oh, okay, we're gonna go back on the Brigitte. So Despacito 2 right now kinda unsure about lineup as Calamitous gets a pick off onto Rock and Rolla. There's a charge right now. Dodge this and Rebirth working together. Look at the MMK, just such a dominant performance. An arrow comes out from Rebirth. We do see the Diva fly away. Mads gets D-Mech, and Despacito 2 right now trying to regroup as fast as they can. Here, because Calamitous, no, he gets punished by his overextension. The hubris. MMK's biggest weakness, guys, is hubris right there. And Calamitous trying to go for the spawn grab, gets stripped up by the Zen. Gets a little kick. We have a grab right now though from Matt. The trance is there as well. Good flanking grab right there, but not enough damage thanks to the trance. So Despacito 2 not out of this fight yet, but 2 have fallen now here between the Cebu squad. Look at that, there's the res now, and Matt's with the pick off auto dodge this. This is the best opportunity here for Despacito 2 right now. They can just go in very hard. Oh, gets the spun, gets the pin there onto the Transcendence using Neogir. A shatter right now from Dodge as he gets resed up, and Dodge goes for the charge, pins Bisu. He falls to the hand of the Hanzo. Mads and Nano though with the kill onto 2. Dodge falls, and this is so good here for Despacito. They finally get the foothold they need on the point, and once again, guys, MMK falling to their own problems over and over again. Just the overextend gets punished so heavily the moment they start winning a fight. Despacito right now very disciplined. They figured out how they could engage there onto MMK and did so with such good gusto even after the 2 picks and even after the shatter there from Dodge. This Despacito 2 able to hold on to this for the time being. Daks merch is only in R6. May break pa before semi. Hindi na. So yeah, sana hindi na. We have a rally right now. Oh, gets shut down there immediately by Niger. Center shot coming in. Will it get any kills? Oh no, Mads is a little too high. Could have slid into the door. That could have been a great play. Visa now just running rampant in the bar. Doesn't get much. So Nano going for a few shots here and there. Transcendence is available. Dodge just goes for a swing, and it is gonna be a hit here for MMK. 243 right now. As much as they can. Farmaros being tossed out. Ube-sama loses the barrier for the time being. Rebirth just tossing out the Sonic Arrow, and here comes the rest of Despacito. Calamitous really needs to get pocketed here by Punchit real quick. Where is the Mercy? All the way in the back line. So MMK, the communications there not really on point right now. The front line all the way past the corner. On the other hand, the back line all the way in the back. Dodge this right now, just going for a few swings. It is gonna be Bizio. Oh, Dodge this with a counter shatter. Perfectly played right there. So Nano a little too late with the chance to protect Bizio, and Uvader-sama the charge also does way too much damage to even be protected against the chance. 300 damage against 300 HP will not do anything. So Mads now has to get away. Looks like the Diva finally regroups. A minute 50 here for Despacito right now. So Nano back up to life, but look at this, MMK in heavily favored in terms of ult economy. Rebirth, Neogear, and Matchaven all have theirs. Calamitous and Funtrick inches away from theirs as well. And Calamitous immediately burns his, wants to go for a few snipes, wanted to go for So Nano, but the barrier there from Bizio at the last moment, very smart there from the Reinhardt. Grab though coming out as well as the Dragon, and this should be a reset here for the Despacito 2. It's not gonna be worth any Grammy Awards here, because the Grab and the Dragon, just the Eternal Sonata of Overwatch right now. So they're getting the staggers there onto Rock and Rolla, keeping the Mercy in a bad spot, and the stagger was so big. They're gonna the Despacito 2 right here just only has around 2 clashes. If they're lucky, if they're fast, they really need to engage as soon as possible. Pick up the Mercy and just go. D-Mech now onto Mads, and that's a huge play because there is no suicide point here for the Diva. Calamitous gets the headshot, Rebirth as well. 50 seconds remaining here for MMK's defense, and can they hold it on strong? Because Despacito 2 right now just banking on their ults as much as they can. Look at this Mezuki just waiting in the backline, trying his best to stay in a good position to go for the pulse. Funtrick and Neogear just all the way in front. Can Mezuki get the stun? Can Mezuki rather get the stick? Can he get the 2 kills? That is the real question. Infrasight has been popped, and there's only gonna be one more fight here. Rock and Rolla with the Valkyrie. Funtrick was there. Calamitous was there. Substitution coming in. Will it get any kills? Absolutely nothing. Another chatter right now from Dodges puts the Vegeta to the floor. Rebirth with a kill now, and Neogear will pop the Transcendence. A few more reses here and there. It is gonna be Uvader-sama back to life, but MMK going strong, gets 4 already. So Nano has the chance. Mads needs to get healed up. Can Zenyatta actually keep everyone alive? No, it looks like they are gonna concede King's Row in this fight. MMK wins the game here on King's Row 3-1 and moves on to a first point here in our server, in our matchup.
Play of the game. Огонь по готовности.
Heroes never die. Sterben nicht.
So yeah guys, welcome back, and looks like we are gonna get started already with our next matchup. Both teams taking no breaks. They're just want let's just go into our next game, and we shall oblige them. It is gonna be Route 66 Despacito 2.0 with the pick here on the payload map. Of course, MMK with the side goes for the attack first, wants to try and set something up as much as possible. So Despacito 2 right now, the very strong team here, but on the other hand, MMK just a very outclassing performance right now. So we'll see if MMK can hold on to the performance from that next game, from that previous game rather, and hold it on to this game here on Route 66. On the other hand, Despacito 2 will want to mount a very inhospitable defense. It is gonna be Mads here on the Diva. So Nano on the Soldier 76, Bizio on the Zenyatta,
Is ready to party.
Uvader Sama on the Orisa, Rock and Rolla on the Mercy, and Mezuki on the McCree. So for now, this lineup actually entails that they are gonna be staying up on top here on the gas station. Mads will go for the pokes, goes fly in, fly out. With the Diva, they have the McCree and the Soldier 76, so double hit scan right here. But honestly, this lineup has already been outclassed by the Hanzo McCree or the Hanzo Soldier. It's honestly the Soldier who actually does get the short stick of this lineup. So we'll see if
Stop the payload.
Despacito can make this older lineup actually work. That's for sure.
Marked by the dragon.
For now though, Calamus with the first pick off already on to Mezuki. Calamus right now looking for a target or two. Rock and Rolla though with the res on to Mezuki. MMK right now out in front for the time being. Calamus with the pick off onto Vizio. MMK right now just looking for a target or two. But Calamitous just does not really getting much for the time being. There's a jump in rebirth with a takedown now onto Mezuki. Here comes MMK all over the point. Dodges with a charge there onto Vader Sama. Just pinning her to the builder for the time being. Match happened with a takedown onto one. And here comes MMK just going for the push once again. So MMK right now reaching the first checkpoint in under the minute already. Can Despacito to go for the contest. Rock and Roller right now just waiting for a target to. Matt Javin is the one trying to bully the Mercy to death. Rock and Roller tries to get away. Rebirth wanting to go for a snipe there onto the Hanzo. Onto the Mercy rather from the Hanzo. But it's not gonna work out. It's Vizio and Calamitous instead going for the two trades for the time being.
Enemies reviving.
So Calamitous once pops in from the tunnel. It's like a little gopher. He's like, I'm here, I'm gonna shoot you, and I'm gonna get out. A good jump there from Vader Sava and Mads, but the dive a little too late to even reach the Widowmaker in time. Rebirth with a pick off as well onto Mezuki, and this double sniper lineup working so well for MMK so far. Calamitous with pick off now onto Vader Sama. Here comes the Diva of Mads. The dive not really working out here for Mads and you for the sign. For the time being, there's gonna be a D-Mech, and here comes MMK going for the push still. Matt Javin right now wanting to destroy the Soldier 76, but look at the positioning here from Despacito right now. They know they don't have a front line, so they have to back off all the way to the second checkpoint. All they want to do is not give up the last bastion of hope here. But Calamus already with a pick off there onto Vader Sama and Rock and Lola. Funchick trying to pocket Rebirth right now, but it's Calam getting all the kills so far. MMK right now so strong in their showing. Here comes Mad with the desperation contest alongside Mezuki, but Mezuki dies already to the hand of Dodge this, and Despacito 2 right now should really just change up their lineup.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Okay, now reaching the checkpoint, and 5 ultimates ready here for MMK. A 6th one coming, which is gonna be Calamitous in for sight. Wants to go for a snipe. Yes, gets it onto Vizio. Calamitous so patient with those plays when he just has to scope up. When he overextends though, that is the real problem here for MMK. Vader Sama right now will go for the jump into the backline. Rebirth with the takedown onto Sonano. We have a shatter right now from Dodge onto Mads. The self-destruct is available. Trans has been popped from Vizio to keep the Diva alive. But Calamitous with another pick up. Self-destruct coming up onto Conveyor. Takes down the Widowmaker. There's an open here for Despacito to go for the defense. Dodge is though with a takedown onto the Winston. Mads just jumping around this once again to get away from the Zarya. Here comes Mezuki, gets away as well. The Genji right now just struggling to make an opening here. There's the grab and there's the charge. Mezuki will fall to have fallen in the MMK pain train, just running so long. So no stops, no stations. It is just gonna be MMK going for the push. Dash is right now playing so aggressive against the Winston. Ronaldo, oh, so many shots there from the Mercy of Funchick. Funchick just whipping out the pistol at the end of the Valkyrie. A deflect right now from Ezuki, and here comes MMK with the spawn camp on the left hand side. Vader Sama and Vizio and Rock and Rolla all the fall. Mads right now tries to go for the contest. Here comes Sonano with the recall. Mezuki on the left hand side. Mads just trying to stay alive, but no, the Diva will get the mech. Gets a quick little hammer and the Tracer rounds to the face. Pulls him on the floor, doesn't get much. And we have a Dragon Blade right now from Mezuki wanting to go for a Q kills, but Neo Gear so patient with the Trans, keeping it for this moment. It's finally his time to shine, and he does so in the brightest, lightest manner possible. MMK finished his Route 66 with so much time in the bank.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
So they do move on to the next round with only 9 seconds lost on their time bank. 351 is a very impressive time bank there for MMK, and we'll see if it is gonna be enough to take the win. It will all depend on their defense. On the other hand, maybe a more anchor comp here for Despacito 2 would work out better. That's I believe the dive comp not really working out. The Diva and the Winston not really the best picks right now for Despacito 2. Just a little outclassed in terms of tank. Just a Reinhardt and a Zarya might be the best way to do this. Or maybe in the Orisa or the Roadhog. Maybe they can go for the Fire Chip. They can go for the Bastion, and it might take MMK actually for a ride.
You've made a dog's breakfast of it. Are you scared? Are you scared? Are you scared?
Can you get me water bottle? Thank you. You're helping now. So exactly as I said, so Despacito 2 right now, well, might go for the recent Roadhog. And are they gonna go for the triple tank? That's gonna be really cool if they go for the triple tank. Look at this, the Diva for Juve Sama. So there might be a triple support. No,
Are you scared? Are you scared?
it is gonna be a Hanzo here for Mezuki for the time being. What they really need here is the Mora and maybe the Lucio, but it is Route 66, so maybe Anana would be good too. We'll see. But the sightline's not really the best thing here for Despacito 2 right now. We'll see what they're gonna do in their attack. On the other hand, MMK, no questions asked. They're gonna go for the Reaper though, to go for the tunnel and train contest. So just as we do see MMK initiate on Despacito 2, I'll just drink some water. Reaper though does die. Oh, counter kills. So win lang guys. So Calamitous right now engaging, and Mezuki, a very impressive entry frag there onto Reaper, takes down Calamitous as well. Despacito 2 right now just advancing still. The Orisa right now trying to hold, so Nano with a pick off onto Rebirth. Here comes Juve Sama, and Despacito 2 whipping, sounding out of the bag to take MMK by surprise. A very good lineup here, and Mezuki finally showing up with those picks. Hanzo with a kill onto 4. Juve Sama wants to whittle that match happen as well. Looks like the Zarya will fall, and Despacito 2, like I said guys, they're not gonna be one to just take this lying down. It is gonna be a very easy capture here, unless it is Calamitous gonna go for the contest. Look at his Swift Strike is available, so he can go for the dash in at the last moment. Dodge this on the right hand side as well. Oh, the orbs there from Despacito to Mezuki with a shutdown. Rock and Roller ready with the Coalescence already. Wants to take down Dodge this. The advancing blue team just wanting to open the gate right here, and there's the Halt once again grouping together. MMK, Fire Strike being tossed out by Dodges, getting some old charge, but I think it was Juve Sama eating it up, preventing it. And Mezuki, his name has been on this hero right now. The Hanzo of Mezuki just outclassing MMK right now. Sonic Arrow is there on to the right hand side for the time being. Mezuki just looking for a few shots there, but Calamitous baiting Zonano in, and the Hanzo way too close to the Reaper. Coalescence a little too late there from Rock and Rolla. Juve Sama with a pick off onto 1. There is the Dragon Strike coming out through the side of MMK, but Despacito 2 just bunching up indoors, which is really good and bad for them at the same time. The Mora can do a lot of healing, but the Reaper and the Reinhardt can do so much damage in return. Here comes Darcis onto the Diva by Orbis there. No one eating it up. Rez now coming out onto Rebirth, and it looks like Rock and Roller has to get away from match happen. Here comes Calamitous though, dropping down. Takes down the Moira, and this Despacito 2 kind of struggling to reform their lines as MMK just engage onto them here on the second checkpoint. So the tunnels now are the only safe zone here for Despacito 2 for that time being. The Orisa of Mats drops down, puts up the 45, puts up the Halt, but looks like it's not really gonna get any targets. And if I were Despacito 2, I would stop this. They should stop this right now and just get back into spawn. Finally, Rock and Rolla and Mezuki see good judgment here and decide to back off. The only problem, guys, is when you keep tossing too much bodies onto the payload, you are gonna lose so much time. When you see the Orisa already fall there, you should just back off already. in that engagement. Despacito taking way too long to back off. Daks is now ready with a shatter. Knows he just has to get past his barrier. And there's the death blossom there from Calamitous. Gives a quick little twirl of death. Does get two. Gets a Hellfire Shotgun shot onto Sonano as well. Mezuki up on top, really low. Being bullied here by Funchik on the Mercy. Will die to the Reaper instead. And that should be a team fight right there for MMK.
Made a dog's breakfast of it.
Match 7 and Rebirth right now working on their ultimates. It is Calamitous though going for the shadow step onto the left hand side, staying in the tunnel. Wants to go for a quick little flank or two. But Mezuki already knows this. Mezuki spotting out probably with the Sonic arrow right there. The Reaper has the Raid form away. It is MMK right now though trying to engage. We have a whole hog, and there's the grab. A huge buy grenade though from the Ana, but Yubei Sadasana with 3, Rebirth with 4, Calamitous and Funchik versus Yubei Desama and Rock'n'Rolla. The D.Va the only one left now here for Despacito 2. D.Va with a takedown though onto the Mercy. Funchik does die. Calamitous getting so much damage from the Bio-Orb as well, and it is gonna be MMK coming out on top there because 4 is bit better than 3, guys. Rebirth and Match 7 last minute grab into Dragon Strike, but on the other hand, it was a self-destruct there from Yubei Sama. Oh crap, forgot to press the replay. But yeah, it is gonna be MMK right now trying to reform their slimes. Dodge is out in front. Fire Strike is available, tossed it out. Barrier is there as well. We finally have a coalescence here from Rock'n'Rolla to try and go for the push, but Vizio has already fallen. And when you are on the Moira, you want to go for the coalescence a little earlier to even start off the clash, not use it in response. It's not a very good response as Despacito 2 gets tossed back into the Cavern of Mystery. They need to regroup as much as possible.
Someone get that payload moving.
Made a dog's breakfast of it.
So here comes the whole attacking team. They have a minute and 42 left. Rock'n'Rolla switches to the Brigitte. They only have the Ana though from Vizio. So what are they gonna actually plan to do with this? Who will they actually nano boost? Because I believe Vizio will go for a switch. Grenade is available. The Lao Healing Beat tossed out as well. Here comes Despacito 2 coming out from the tunnels. And MMK is already on it. They have already positioned themselves to protect the tunnel area. Dodges with the shatter, does get one. Rock'n'Rolla though with the counter. Here comes the Brigitte. Calamitous though with the Death Blossom gets hooked up by Sonano, but the Reaper does have the advantage there against the Roadhog, and it is MMK able to hold on to this fight once again. Despacito 2 needs to switch up their lineup, needs to have a more cohesive strategy here with their picks. The Ana Brigitte is not really the best support pairing you want to go for, as well as the Roadhog D.Va. So there is barely any protection against the Reinhardt of Dodge this, and Despacito 2 has been falling thanks to that shatter and thanks to the Death Blossom here from Calamitous. Okay, bye. Rebirth and Eager ready with 2 ultimates here. Just hopping up on top. Mezuki though finally making an opening. Good flank there from the tunnel. Here comes the McCree. Sadly, no dead available. Could have gotten a flank kill. Neeger does die to the McCree. And Rock'n'Rolla with a whip shot there onto Calamitous. 30 seconds remaining here for the attacking squad of Despacito to Rock'n'Rolla right now with the rally. And finally, this is so good here for the Brigitte and co. Dodges with the charge onto the garage. Maybe he needs a tune up. He needs to get his armor fixed up because he's all dead right now. He becomes a tin can all scrap for the time being. 10 seconds remaining though, and MMK has a really good chance to take this by this part because they have 4 ultimates and counting. Dodge is the Calamitous so close to theirs as well. Calamitous might go for the flank kill. There we go. It is the D.Va though contesting the Reaper, giving a quick little lifesteal, and Calamitous just waiting for the opportunity to drop down. Yubei Sama on it, however. Really good play there from the D.Va, but she finally gets D.Va. Calamitous drops down, takes out the D.Va. A really grudge play right there. Graviton coming out onto Rock'n'Rolla. Dragon Strike as well. Eats up the Brigitte. Overtime still popping. Sonano, Mezuki way too far away. There's the boop, and MMK will take the win and the series 2-0.
Play of the game.
So the self-destruct there from Yubei Sama. This is where everyone died. Look at this. 3 died there to Yubei Sama, 4 died to Rebirth, but Yubei Sama just able to clean up the Mercy at the end. Yeah, there you go. The D.Va getting that. So yeah, we do have MMK moving on to the next round. So
Epic.
Right.
yeah, Calamitous getting so many of the votes. Very